Hey guys, what is up? Pokebart here, and we're gonna do a little experiment today. We're gonna go ahead and rip open this Mega Evolution Pitch Black ETB. Got on release day today. We pre-ordered it from GameStop, so it's not like a Pokemon Center one or anything. We're gonna go ahead and see what's in here. So this is my first experience with GameStop, so that was cool. Like nobody was there. It was like there's like one other person there. So got that, of course. All right, that's kind of a cool looking box, right? Kind of a cool looking box. Let's see what we got here. Also, we got the normal. Let me see. Here's the Zaruda. That's the promo. But then GameStop also gave me this guy. So I don't know if anyone's gonna want this guy, but it's got like a little Pokemon here that says, "What's your favorite?" So got the normal. Does anybody ever do anything with these? I'm gonna think about listing those. I'm not sure. So got that. Got that. Got our basic energies. Got all this stuff that nobody cares about. I mean, I should list it, but all right. Let's see what we got here. 9 packs. So we didn't. Everything came as up. Which one? So anyway, so this is kind of exciting. Like I've never really done a rip open before with an ETB in terms of like recorded it. So let's see. Wade, why are you so weak with your pack ripping? I try to rip it just in this little corner here and get it, but my pack ripping abilities leave something to be desired. All right, let's see what we got here. I got energy. All right, let's see. You see here, got a Goldeen, got a Prime. I'm not gonna try not to. Who cares? Nobody cares about these. Everyone just cares to see if we actually get anything. So, got a Thievul, got a Dark Bell, got a Malamar, got a Mandibuzz. Ooh, look at that. First pack. Got an EX. Mega Darkrai EX. Ooh, first pack. That's good. That makes me feel good about myself. All right, let's see. Here's my. Okay, got those, got that. I like to separate them by commons and uh, that's good. All right, let's see if I can rip this one a little less, like more powerfully, considering I am 6'4", 215 pounds. I don't know how that your dudes do this all day long, like your rip and ship people. Like that drive me crazy. Drive me crazy. You say I'm crazy. I'm crazy. Oh, Jet. Look at that. I like that one. Going to another trainer. That's good. All right, we got Grubby McGruberson. We got Popolo. Oh, another. Oh, the same thing. Same thing. Boom. Look at that. We got two right out of the gate. I wonder if those are worth anything. We'll see. I'll probably list these right away, to be honest with you, because I'm not really interested in master setting this pack. I mean, this set. Um, I don't even, honestly, I don't even know what the chase cards are on this. I can get like a massive chase card and just be like, it's the best. All right, let's see what we got here. We got nobody cares. Nobody really cares about the commons. I know maybe you do, but lots of Thievul. That's a cool card. Manibus and our first miss, but that's okay. We already got two EXs. So this is excruciatingly. It's funny. It's like this is definitely a skill to do like a rip and chip and be like, I'm excited and all that, right? Like this is I don't see this in my future. First of all, I sort of feel like ripping and chipping is like a form of gambling because you're like Jinx. This is the first, not this Jinx, but there's a Jinx that's a was an illustration Jinx that was one of my first pulls from bulk. I was like, this person missed it, and that was why I always think about Jinx, even though I don't really like those cards. Um, Jennifer Martinez, Urkat. Ooh, Gladian's Final Battle. All right, we got Sinister. I can't pronounce half of these. Malamar and Spirit Tomb. All right, all right, all right. We were expecting to miss some things. And that's okay. So while I'm doing this, I'll actually give you an update on what's going on with the channel. Probably should have done this first. Um, so we got Pro Seller. So we got Pro Seller, and we made our first couple sales as a Pro Seller. So we sold, and what was so funny was our first actual sale was from. I like this. I like doing the pulls while I talk about something. All right, we discovered something. So our first actual sale, of course, was from Magic. So I did a rip from some Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Um, I got the best card I got. Somebody bought it for $7, which was like I can't remember what it's called. I know very little about that game. That was cool. So Jet, I like Jet. She seems nice. Oh, look at that. All right, cool. Type null. Is that like actually supposed to be like that? That's weird. Is that the actual card? Type null, or is that like a mistake? Because I've never seen a card like that before. Is that a mistake? All right, well, maybe that's good. We'll see. That might be if that's a mistake, like a misprint card, that might be kind of cool. Because I've never heard of type null as a card before, so that might be a fun development, whatever that is. So see this. So yeah, so I've never seen that on a card before, where it says, can you see that? Where it says type null up there for the title of the card. Weird. Put that one aside there. All right, let's see. Did I get that? No, I did not. So yeah, so we're great. We got this sorter over here, which I'll show you in a little bit. So and I ordered some of the card shield, like the new inserts for 30 cards or more. So we're ready to go. So right now I've got about 4,000 cards listed. They're all commons and uncommons, no hollows. I haven't listed any of my hollows yet. I was like, because my thought process was, let's just put all the commons in the another 5 of them. God, we got like 3 of those guys already. Ooh, look at that! Look at that, Primarina. That's a pretty card. Ooh, that's a pretty card. We're doing. I can't complain. I'm already winning. We're already winning with these packs, so it doesn't really matter what. I almost feel like whatever we get from now on out, we're winning, because that's a pretty good. Those are 3 pretty good hits on 6 cards. We're going to 50% of our. I always feel like there's better. It might be confirmation bias, but I always feel like there's better hits in ETBs. Like I feel like they put like a higher percentage in ETBs. Let's see what we got. So anyway, so I got about 4,000 commons done, uncommons and commons done. And I have a box, my first chaos sorting box filled. It was really cool when we got our first couple of orders, because I just pulled the pick list off of Sort Swift. I went right there, and they were like so easy to find, and I pulled them in like no time at all. It was pretty sweet. So, oh my God, look at this Mega Delphox EX. Look at that, we got another EX. Wow, we're we're getting our dopamine today. That's amazing. Plus this null card. I'm gonna immediately go check that out and see what the deal with that is. But yeah, so phase one's over, phase two's in. I went today and I bought 6,000. No, I bought about 3,800 Magic cards. So bulk, no hollows, just all commons and uncommons, like no hollows or whatever. So, and I feel like I paid a good price for them. He said he had more, but I got to run them through and see what's actually in there before we do anything like that. Buy more from him. So we'll see. But yeah, so we're gonna have 20,000 cards here pretty soon. We already have 10,000 Pokemon cards. Another Zerude, whose names I can't say. And so um, I'm gonna look this up. I can't look it up on the thing really, but I really think this type null is a mistake. I don't like this is gonna be one of those. You're a moron, Wade. That might be the most valuable card that we got. All right, so we got. That's a weird card. Charbug, Nickit. So yeah, so we're doing great. We made our first couple of orders. I figured out what got cost me about $1. Another Nickit. Man, I got a lot of these Nickits. Oh my God, look at that. Another hit, another EX. All right, cool. So here's our off of 9 packs. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 5 hits, right? That's a nice card. Okay. And then we have this mystery card, this type null card here. I'm actually gonna put this in the penny sleeve right away, because if that seems to me like that would be a mistake. Um, like in the printing, like that somehow that card got printed incorrectly. We're gonna sleeve that card right away because for whatever reason, if that's a misprint card, those can be valuable. It's a weird market for those too, though. So that might be one to hold on to. But anyways, all right, so this was cool. So yeah, so I think kind of a weird video this week, just kind of figuring out how to do that. This card is the one I'm the most interested in, though, is this type null card. And we'll see. I'll sleeve these other ones, and we'll get these listed and see what happens on Pitch Black. So exciting. But yeah, things are cooking. We're officially a pro seller. We made a couple sales, and so it's official. So all I'm doing right now, honestly, is scanning the other 6,000 Pokemon cards that I have. That will get clear out to the 10,000, and then I'll start scanning in the Magic cards. And then I've got 4,000, about 4,000 Magic cards, almost exactly. So I just need to get about my hands on about 6,000 more Magic cards that I like to do some foils, and then we'll have 20,000 cards, and we'll be officially. I would feel like that's a decent amount just to start figuring stuff out and how to start, you know, where to go from there. That'll be kind of the end of phase two. So, all right, man. Cool. Thanks.